Hello infidels, and welcome to Cowboys Imperial Postgame Show brought to you by Genco Olive Oil Company. When you want olive oil that you can't refuse, make it Genco Olive Oil. It's hard for me to contain the smile, obviously, because we beat the Eagles. And the Emperor takes great satisfaction in beating the filthy, dumpy Eagles. Yes, everything is going as I have foreseen. Let's take a look back over this week and let's see what the Emperor had predicted. Go ahead and roll the clip. But I still do believe that the Eagles are vulnerable. McNabb seems to have his mobility back, but I question whether or not his mobility has returned. And we'll get to see that when Ware and Ellis meet at number 5 and have a McSack. Michael Irvin will be avenged, my fellow Cowboys fans. We do not need to take to the streets and lynch Eagles fans. We do not need to go flame these scurrying bottom feeders that seek asylum on our own fan zone! We don't even need to write jokes about the filthy, dumpy Eagles. Their reign is over. On November 4th of this year, on NBC Sunday Night Football, before millions of observers, the Dallas Cowboys will rightfully take back the NFC East, which is a God-given right bestowed on them in the divine right of America's team. It's not going to be a simple contest decided by field goals. No, my fellow Cowboys fans. It's going to be decided at the coin toss. The Eagles captains, trotting out to midfield in their traditional green uniforms, will meet the Cowboys wearing their glorious, victorious white uniforms. The Eagles captains will see the fire in the Cowboys' eyes, and it will chill them more than the frigid, filthy air. When those Eagles see their captains come back to the sidelines, they're going to wonder why they look so pale. Only when Keith Davis lays out Brian Westbrook on his own 17-yard line on the opening kickoff will the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans come to realize that the Dallas Cowboys have taken back the NFC East on this very night. And in doing so, they have brought justice upon those who cheered at the grievous injury of Michael Irvin. And when Terrell Owens lights them up and sends the fans leaving in disgust by halftime, the ones remaining will realize that's not T.O. getting revenge on Filthy. It's Michael Irvin getting justice at last. Not bad, not bad. Alright, now for you Eagles fans, I'm going to play this selection right here, and this should remind you guys of your relationship with Terrell Owens. What I have to say is, first off, I'm not going to bring up the whole Michael Irvin thing ever again. Well, I can't say that. But I'm not going to use it anymore to show how rotten Eagles fans are. I'm not going to do that. We don't need to do that anymore, my fellow Cowboys fans, because we went into the link and we put up 38 points on those rotten, stinking Eagles. And we sacked McNabb. We fumbled. We caused him to fumble. And we picked him off twice. The Eagles are over. I said that. I said that back in August. I said it then. And I believed it then. And now we all know that, don't we? Yes. It's absolutely wonderful. Oh, so euphoric. We beat the Eagles on Sunday Night Football before millions of people. I had the score about right. I said 38-10. It's all over the blogs and the forums where I said, hey, we're going to beat the Eagles 38-10. Oh, I was only off by, 7 points? Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, man. I loved it. And to think there were some people there were few people on, there was maybe one person on the blogs that was saying, oh gosh, I don't know if we can pull it out. They had some doubts. Oh, but the forums, gosh, it seemed like they're chock full of those kind of people. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to get beat by the Eagles. What are we going to do? I have a fear. So, naturally, I have to combat these people. So I said, we will win the ball game. It's all over the forums. Anytime any doubter came on and said, I don't know, what are we going to do? We will win the ball game. And I knew it. I knew it. Sooth knew it. Starbuck knew it. Veer knew it. They all knew it. We all knew we were going to kill the Eagles. The only people who didn't know were bandwagon fans. That's all I can... The same people who said, I don't know if Romo deserves that contract. They're probably the same people who said, I don't know if we can beat the Eagles. I guarantee you. Well, we beat the Eagles. So, what else can be said? The fumble. First play of the game. That was absolutely wonderful. Then we scored on it. That shows me that we are a Super Bowl contender right there. We capitalized on a turnover. What would we have done last year? We'll probably kick the field goal or punted. But no, we drove it down their throats. And we had and this guy right here. I'm very proud of Julius Jones tonight. Say what you want. Oh, he sucks compared to Barber, but he came through. I don't know what it is about them blue jerseys, but he sure does have good games in those cursed blue uniforms. Absolutely wonderful. And that run by Witten with the helmet off. I loved it. I absolutely loved that. It showed me the heart and the determination that man has to win ball games. It was all exemplified on that very play. He took one heck of a hit, lost his helmet, but went 25 yards, took it down to the 5. Oh, man, we are so blessed to have a tight end like that. Oh, man. Isn't it nice to have a Jay Novacek type back again? Someone that the franchise QB can have the safety blanket. Oh, and I love Terrell Owens getting that touchdown and then doing the Eagles thing the flapping or whatever they used to do when he played with the Eagles. Oh, I loved it. But I wasn't really in it for the T.O. revenge. Like I said, I was in it for Irvin getting justice. He got his justice. We don't need to talk about them filthy, rotten, stinking fans of the Eagles who cheered anymore. We don't need to talk about it because we own the Eagles. Eagles, memo to you, you are owned. All right? So get used to the basement of the NFC East because that's where you're going to remain for 1,000 games. Oh, yes. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I want to say something else, too. All right? When a Cowboys game is on, I don't believe the dialogue on the blogs should be about the New England Cheatriots. Let them be who they are. I don't give a dang who they cheated this week. All that matters is that the Dallas Cowboys leave behind a trail of broken bodies, dismantled franchises, and humbled fans on the road to Glendale, where they will face the Cheatriots and definitively crush them, no matter how big their camera lenses are. That's all that matters. No more of this Cheatriot stuff. I'm getting to be with 6 rings on this one. It's absolutely disgusting. Let's talk about the Cowboys. It was a wonderful win. I absolutely loved it, considering the personal circumstances I had to endure this weekend. But it was wonderful. I will blog with you guys later, and we'll discuss the Giants on Friday. Later, Infidels.